Here we are, we're up by Brainerd, Minnesota this week. Gonna probably be here the next couple of weeks in the area, fishing a couple different lakes. But today we're on Gull Lake. I got a couple of my boys from work that are out here with me, and we're gonna hopefully give them a good experience and catch some fish out here. But gonna start shallow, fishing some docks, fishing some grass, doing some stuff like that, and just try to learn the lake. It's a huge lake out here, and we don't have nearly enough time to explore the whole thing, but we're gonna do our best to cover the most of it. So let's go get started. All right, first fish. Didn't get it on video, but I caught it under a dock, and it's not a giant. Swords, gentlemen. What? Oh! That's the biggest one yet. Get in here.
Holy, that's big.
Nice. We're getting a little better. Slowly but surely.
Enough for a roll so you thumb, but it doesn't spool up. No,
Look at this. Freaking big old Sunny. Look at that thing. That is a freaking tank. All right, everybody. We're out here on Gull Lake in Minnesota for the second night in a row. Last night I had these two Yahoos that are off to my left, a couple of my work homies with me, and it was the first time ever on the lake. Caught a couple fish early on, not really any good size, but as the night went on we started to figure a little bit of something out and caught quite a few fish, caught a few really nice ones. So we're gonna go back out and try to kind of replicate what we did last night. Before we get out there, hopefully this works again tonight, but we found one big area with some reeds that we were kind of going around the edge of it and catching them on a few different baits. So we're gonna hopefully go out tonight and just spend most of our time fishing that kind of stuff. Maybe hop around, try some different weed beds, and I'm hoping with the cloudy weather right now and a little bit of wind that bite is there right off the bat. Last night it seemed like it really picked up basically right before dark, and then as it was getting dark. So hopefully they're biting right now and we can just catch them right up until the end of the night. So we're gonna get after it and see if we can catch a few big ones again. Oh, holy shit. What the fuck? It's a dogfish.
Oh, okay.
That was crazy.
Wow. You don't want to catch that.
I've never seen a fish do that.
I thought there was something wrong with it.
It was like trying to fly.
Did you get that on?
There we go. That didn't take long. Literally 2 minutes into fishing the first spot. We're on the board. A little smaller that time around, but there's a nice one. Sweet. Oh my God. Another one. Hit it right at the boat. Jeez, I'm just putting on a clinic out here. We should have a tournament. Another one. You gotta be kidding. That's a baby. Look at this. Rock bass. Big one on the spinnerbait. Like, you can go underwater for long. Whoa, there's one. Ooh, that's a big one. Nice.
Monster.
Dang good one. There we go. Some beautiful Gull Lake fish tonight. That's a nice one. There we go. I feel like I just got it figured out tonight. There we go, another beautiful fish. That one's probably getting close to 3 pounds. Sweet. Oh, that feels big, dude. Oh, look at that. He's not huge, but nice one. There we go. Man, they're all like a little bit bigger than like being small, which is when you're catching this many of them, it's a good time. They're all just like really nice. Not any giants yet, but a bunch of really freaking nice ones. Alright. You're good. We were catching them right here. It's because like out there's a lot of like spread out grass, but here it's like nothing. So they're probably actually up in that stuff. I'm trying to relay the count. Something's working. Here we go. Oh, there you go. Oh, I got one too. Doubling up out here. Let's triple up. Come on, Noah. Oh man, that's a nice one. Oh, wow. Look at that thing, dude. That's way bigger than I thought it was. Something about this stretch, all of a sudden, they're just here. Nice. Wow. Wow.
Fish on, fish on.
Got him. Another one bites the dust over here. We haven't even caught a fish over here, have we? Hey. Come on, Noah. Catch a giant.
That kind of fish. This feels too big to catch one.
There's one. You're still here. What's your excuse? get out here and enjoy another pretty awesome summer night. So we're gonna go in here soon and get back, eat some supper, get ready to go home for the week, and get back after it again next week. Alright guys, we are back out here on Gull Lake tonight. We were out here last week, things went really well for us, and you know, tonight conditions are a little tough. We got some wind, which is going to make these lakes, a lot of the docks are going to be tough to fish, a lot of big waves and stuff out on the main stuff. So we're out here on Gull on the north end with some littler lakes, a lot of spots where we can kind of hide from the wind. And you know, being out in the middle of this little lake that we're in right now, it's not too bad, but we definitely don't want to be out there on the big lake where the waves are bad. There's a Bassmaster Open on Leech Lake right now, and that got canceled today due to the wind and the weather. So we're going to be out here just kind of making the most of what we can fish efficiently, and you know, just try to find maybe some offshore stuff, but some of these smaller lakes, stuff that's a little bit more out of the wind. But I don't know, we got a little bit more time tonight than we have every other night that we've been up here. So hopefully we can put something together and catch a few fish. Just idling across the hump here. Things are looking good. We'll see if we can catch a few. Thought it was a little bigger than that, but we're both on the board. Oh, dude, that was a big one and my line broke. Like a huge one. Sweet. Sun don't have to be shining to catch them around docks. Got it. Kind of felt like a bass. Here we go. They're all small, but we're catching them. All right, guys, we're idling out here onto the Whitefish Chain. A bunch of different lakes here. We're all the way over on the west end right now. We're only staying about 12 minutes from here this week, and we tried another lake last night. Didn't do any filming of that, but we caught a few. It was a pretty small lake. Not a lot of good stuff to fish, but ended up catching a couple nice ones out there and kind of burned everything to the ground on that lake. It was kind of like fishing a little pond or something, but we're out here, kind of got the opposite problem out here. This place is huge. There's a lot of different stuff to fish. Like I said, a bunch of different lakes that are all kind of connected. So we're gonna try to look at as much of it tonight as we can, along with trying to just catch a few fish. So we'll see if we can't cross another lake off the list as far as catching a bass goes, and maybe actually get onto a good pattern too. But we're gonna get out there, get after it, and see what we can do here with a couple hours before dark. Man, how do I get... Oh, that's a nice one too. Holy
The nut?
no. Hey, go time. Good one. Sweet. It took us a minute, but the first one is a chunky one. That's my first bass on the Whitefish Chain here in Minnesota. Another new lake, and I can check that off my list. Sweet. That's a good one. I'm just gonna absolutely lose it. Oh, another good one. Nope, small one. I lied. Oh! Got a little aggressive on the boat flip. I thought he was a little bigger than that. Make that 4. But the thing is, like, it's such a hard like pattern because not a bad one. Here we go. Sweet. Spinnerbait fish. Here we go. Good thing we made a mover. I probably wouldn't have caught that thing before the end of the night. Thanks, brother. All right, guys, we're wrapping up the night here on the Whitefish Chain. You know, got to see a little bit of the lake out here, or the lakes, I should say. Caught a few fish around the docks, caught a walleye out deep. My Mega Live wasn't connecting, I couldn't get it to pull up, so we kind of scratched the stuff that I marked offshore, maybe save that for another time. But yeah, went around and fished a bunch of docks mainly, tried fishing some grass, some of that kind of stuff, and you know, it wasn't the best night ever, but we definitely caught a few of them, so it's always fun to, you know, go to these new lakes, and I feel like I always have something that I can use as a backup plan if nothing else is working, and for me that's going around and hitting these docks. So I don't know, been a fun night doing some more exploring. Beautiful night out here, and we'll get back at it tomorrow.